Have I spoken about Mr. Beast? I don't think I've spoken about Mr. Beast because everyone is speaking about Mr. Beast to the point where I genuinely don't know what else to add. I would just make content for the sake of making content, right? But then I read this article and it's like Mr. Beast's girlfriend defends YouTuber as fan urge to leave him amidst allegations. And she basically says that half of the things that people are saying about him aren't true. And I'm like, what do you mean half? Like, so basically the other half is true. Is that what you're implying? Because that's a big yikes. I mean, okay, look. Who got canceled before Mr. Beast? It was Dr. Disrespect, right? And everyone on the internet was attacking Dr. Disrespect to the point where a lot of fans of Mr. Beast that would probably prefer not to attack him or the transgender on his team had to attack him because people were like, well, you said this about Dr. Disrespect. Like, why aren't you saying it now about Mr. Beast? Like, come on, we come to you for wisdom, guidance, and moral indignation. Why aren't you, right? So I found that to be interesting. But yeah, like Dr. Disrespect, he does something and he gets canceled for it. So let's call that something a new unit of measurement, like the respect, right? So like you do like one respect in order to get canceled as a YouTuber. Now, if that's the case, Mr. Beast, considering like the amount of stuff that's coming out, I would say that it's not even a mega respect, it's not even a giga respect, it's like a tera respect level, right? Like the unit measurement goes all the way to the tera respect. And yet, he still stands strong. Although, the girlfriend comes out, it's like, well, look, it's not 1 tera, right? It's 1 giga. Like, half of the shit is not true, but that implies that the other one is. Why do they call him Mr. Beast, though? Because I noticed this, right? Like, every single time that the press reports on a YouTuber, it's like PewDiePie, real name, Phoenix Kilberg. It's like they have power over him, you know, like in Dungeons and Dragons, when you summon a demon, if you know their name, then they are bound to you. But for some reason, it's always Mr. Beast. Like, everyone else gets power named. Even Dr. Disrespect got power named. Anyway, listen to this, right? This is the latest one. Oh, they did power name. Okay, they're starting to power name him. Not very good for him. Like you know it's coming. You know it's coming. Like I'm telling you, when they start power naming you, this is not good. Jimmy, Mr. Beast Donaldson, is currently under fire amidst multiple accusations against him. This is a new one. Like I found out about it last week, but apparently one of the former employees is claiming that the YouTuber knowingly hired a registered sex offender. Like, the reason it's believable is because this person is wearing a mask in every video, which is kind of weird, but like, I was thinking about it from a different point of view, right? Imagine an isekai, where the last thing you remember is saving a young girl from a truck, and then you wake up in the body of a sex offender. Like, hypothetically speaking, right? Like, you didn't do anything. Like you the only thing you know is that you woke up and you're now this person, right? So, like, all of their background, everything that they did, people now associate with you, even though you didn't do it. So, with this in mind, you walk up to Mr. Beast and you gotta convince them to hire you in their team. What exactly can you possibly say? Like how do you even begin the dialogue? Like how exactly does the conversation make any type of sense? Where Mr. Beast goes like, you know what? Yeah, but just wear a mask. The only thing, like maybe this is the part that's not true, because this is like the one thing that I generally find it that difficult to believe. Like how do you get to that point? Because like you're running a channel that children are watching, so you're supposed to be a role model or at least conduct yourself in a certain way, and you have kids in your own videos. Like, I don't know, it's just very weird. Combined with the prior backlash against his former collaborator, Ava Chris Tyson, Mr. Beast is under the proverbial microscope on the internet. Yeah, I did hear that people are deleting old videos, editing old videos. I mean, the man is a multi-millionaire, so I'm pretty sure like a lot of money is involved in the damage control. Fans are begging his girlfriend to reconsider the relationship. Yeah. To which she responds, I appreciate the message. There is so much that's not being said. I wish I could talk more about the situation. half the things that are said are not true, I wouldn't be with him if they were. Again, really bad framing, right? Like, maybe she's trying to express something else, but the way she said it is really bad. Again, there is so many levels of disrespect that we're looking at, which would make it that even if half were true, would be still very bad. Now, there are probably NDAs and things going around. There was a leaked email that Keemstar showed, which I found very interesting because this looked like something from a PR team trying to do damage control. And they were like, yeah, okay, so we looked into it and we're going to hire like this really good PR company that's famous worldwide, lawyer firm that's going to look into things. But we need to get started on fixing the issue. So the first thing is mandatory diversity training, LGBTQ acceptance. And I'm like, wow. This is the situation in the United States. Like, what I mean by this is that you have companies that treat every single scandal. Like, these are PR companies, right? Like, they're trained in order to handle this type of stuff. And they're like a hammer and everything is a nail. Like, every single time there's a scandal, they're like, okay, what do we need to do? More diversity training, more sensitivity training, more this and that. And it's like, the problem with Mr. Beast is not that he is being insensitive now. Unless you can construct Skynet to create Terminators and send them back in time so that they can prevent Sarah Connor from making Discord, and you shut down Discord so, like, the people that are close to Mr. Beast do not send those logs to minors, then you're not going to fix the problem simply by having more diversity training and inclusivity training. Like, the lack of inclusivity is not what's causing the issue. It's my take after analyzing the situation. I don't think, like, the issue here is that Mr. Beast is insensitive and it wasn't inclusive enough, right? And you know, like, this is another thing that's interesting. Back in the day, the internet was actually a very edgy place. And in order for you to get street cred, in order for you to get recognition with other content creators, you had to be more edgy. So, you know, in the era of Jackass and South Park, like, being edgy was all the shit. But even then, hiring someone on the registry when you're working with kids was a big no-no. I don't think you need an actual company to come in and tell you this. Like, you live in a society, you see things around you, you understand things around you. Like, the fact that you need someone that, like, what exactly do they even study this shit? Huh? Like, they went to a university and they studied, and now they're going to tell you what they learned. And it's like, yeah, if someone is on the registry, it's best not to put them on videos with kids. Nah, that's not, unless the guy is not on the registry. Like, I gotta say, you know, like, I only heard the accusation, which you guys probably heard it as well. So I don't know if it's confirmed or not. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.